member states, Kenya being one of them. And I took on a position as program manager in charge of economic development, regional integration, and social issues, including issues on gender, persons with disability, and natural resources. That was based in the Lingala capital of the world. So I have lived in Kinshasa for 6 years. I got back to Kenya in May of this year. My work with the Forum of Parliament, again, was capacity building, but at a different level. This was now more about bringing issues to parliamentarians who represent us without sometimes really understanding what the actual issues are. So again, it was capacity building, but at a different level. So that's my career path. I'm very proud of the work that I've done with parliamentarians. And since I've been back, some of the things I've done is the mentorship. I'm part of a mediation group. I do mediation as well, and counseling and psychology. So in brief, that is Winnie Kamau. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much. Please take your seat. Take your seat there. Can you hear me? Can you hear me still? Okay. Now, and Winnie, thank you so much for just giving us your time and publicly offering yourself also to the rest of the team here. Yeah? So makofi kwake kwa kubali mwito huo. Now my next panelist, yeah, is Mr. Michael Omondi. I was playing basketball the other night, Michael, and one of your friends is Dr. I said, I saw you in a forum with Dr. Michael. So now I'm confused. Do I call you Mr. Michael or Dr. Michael? But again, please make your way to the podium. And you know the drill, right? You know the drill, everyone. Now, Michael, sit first. Michael is the managing partner for Clark Master Consulting. Yeah? He has over 13 years of research experience. He has done over 600 studies. My MBA research study inanishinda. Oh, umefanya 600. Yeah? And he has done those studies for these big names, which I want, you know the drill, right? He has done research for World Bank, Government of Kenya, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, USAID, FSD, KBA, FGC. Hiyo nimeongeza. Nyinyi mnasema tu ish. Hiyo nimeongeza tu. Yeah? Cairo International Bank, Rwanda Civil Society. Hey, he has worked for Infotrack, Zeleman Communications in Ethiopia, and recently, how we came to meet is Mr. Michael has done a research on disinformation and misinformation. Can someone tell me the difference between disinformation and misinformation? Anyone? I see my sister ameangalia huko kwa sababu anajua nitamuendea yeye. Anyone? Anyone? Okay, let me try here.
Hello everyone. Ishmael, you can call me Ish. Actually, when all of you are saying Ish, I'm almost saying, who is calling me? I think, on my understanding, miscommunication, right? Misinformation is giving out wrong information. Being misinformed, like you're getting something wrong, the wrong information. Then the other thing is not being informed at all.
Okay. We have Daktari on the podium there. Daktari, please, what's your story? And how did you get yourself? Because I understand that you've flown to Nairobi to make this presentation. What is your story on dealing and working across Ethiopia and doing 600 studies? Please tell us. 5 minutes.
Thank you, Duncan. Can you hear me? All right. A point of correction, I am not a doctor. So, Nite Daktari, Michael, Mr. Michael Omondi. Thank you very much. I count myself blessed to be here this evening. And also very lucky at the same time. I was invited to this very noble event, and yesterday, thank God I survived a minor accident. My car overturned along Wayaki Way after I lost brakes and trying to avoid a slow-moving traffic that was ahead of me. I ran inside a ditch. Thank God I was strapped properly. I was the only person inside, and I wasn't hurt. My pockets were hurt, but that's all right. So, about myself, I am a career researcher from the year 2003. That's quite long. Yeah, and so I began my career in research as an interviewer, just a normal field interviewer. But before that, I had tried a few more things here and there. At some point, I washed toilets at the industrial area. That's after my studies. I cleaned the parking lot and offices. But inside, I had a big dream. I used to observe the CEO at the place where I worked back then at the Johnson's family business, which is the manufacturer. Back then, we used to have insecticides. Of work that came my way with a dedicated heart and in a timely manner. And I grew in favor with the management and the people I used to work with. Away from that, I became a hawker. That was before 2003. Yes. Before 2003, I was hawking in the streets. Then I started selling shoes at the Gikomba market, still before 2003. So when I finally met one of my customers who used to work in a research company, that also we used to go to church together. And he's quite an old man, and he called me and told me, Michael, unafanya kazi gani? Then I told him, niko hapa, saa zingine niko pale. And he told me, have you done computers? And as part of the units I covered, computers was a must, so I told him, yes, nipatie CV yako niangalie. And that's how I found myself starting a career as a research interviewer. Over the years, I have worked for different companies in the research industry, including Nielsen, Infotrack, most recently as the head of governance and policy research. I've worked for Kantar Global in different capacities. And I worked in Ethiopia with Ethiopia's largest communications and advertising company called Zeleman as the head of research. After that, I set up Clark Master Consulting, which now covers 3 countries, Kenya, there is Ethiopia, there is Uganda, and we are also planning to set up in Rwanda, Eritrea, and South Sudan. Thank you for that one clap. Yeah. So, as has been mentioned, I was recently invited to present a study which we recently did on disinformation. Almost well defined, only that the difference between disinformation and misinformation is where misinformation is the spread of false information. So there may be malice or there may not be malice in the spread of misinformation. Sometimes somebody may forward a message to your WhatsApp or other social media handle, and you find it interesting, and then you forward it to other people. It could be false information, and that is part of misinformation. But disinformation is the intersection between false information and harmful information. So where the two intersect is what we call disinformation, where you have information, you know very well this is false information, and you go ahead to spread it with the intention to cause harm. So that is disinformation, and that is part of what is affecting Kenya's private sector. That's the difference. I hope to be of service to you as a panelist this evening, to discover my journey and the different businesses I've tried aside from research, and up to where I've gotten myself today as the managing partner of Clark Master Consulting. Thank you.
Thank you. Makofi kwa Mr. Michael. And very good information. I didn't know that you hawked, did Gikomba. I'll not tell you where my shirt is from. I will not say that. Ladies and gentlemen, to my last panelist, with the stories of growth and impact. Can you guess? Is he a lady or a gentleman? A lady, yeah? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Miss Lucille Aveva. Kwanza, ananikumbusha wimbo fulani hapo. Do you know it? DJ. Please walk on the stage, Lucille. Yeah? Okay, thank you DJ. Thank you DJ. Kuna watu wajui hii song. Nani hebu inua mkono kama unaijua? Hao ni senior friends, eh? Hao ni senior friends, especially this side. Eh? Oh, Miss Lucille, actually, just the same as Winnie, has the same experience as my age. Yeah? She has been in this corporate world as my age. Yeah? And from Utalii College, doing hospitality, to being a director of Safaricom. Yeah? And there's something that you came up with. This one, it must be you, Lucille. Yeah? She came up with this term, and you will tell us in a second, customer obsession. So, she is the director. Hey, sure. Customer ob. Now, Miss Lucille has worked, you know the drill, right? In Sarova Food. In Sarova, actually, as food and beverage manager. Sheraton. Barclays. Wengine wajui. Celtel. Zain. Airtel. Regus. Standard Chartered Bank. And now runs her own SL group of companies. Yeah, that goes with the foundation also. Yeah, and right now, really runs the customer obsession. So please, Miss Lucille, please, who are you? What stories have we not been told already? Yeah, what are you passionate about? Yeah, 4 minutes.
Thanks. Hi guys. So the part of the song he didn't play, I'm that one who leaves people with 4 hungry children and no food in the field. Ilianza zamani hiyo mambo. But you're all doing well? Yeah. So I really won't take you through my CV, because I'm sure you'll be able to pick that out, whether it's on LinkedIn or the different platforms. But I'll speak to parts of my journey that maybe will resonate with some of you, some of the things that you're already doing. When you hear we started our career in hospitality, then he goes on to read 4 different sectors. And there are people who are thinking, this course I'm taking, where will it take me to in life? So it's just remembering is whatever you're doing has transferable skills. There's no experience, no education that's ever wasted, and it usually comes handy at some time in your career when you least expect it. Then you draw back and say, that's why I was always in detention, resilience. Okay, so first of all about me, I have one daughter, 22, currently lives and works in the UK, also in hospitality. So whatever you do later when you're parents, just know your children will copy whatever you're doing, exactly whatever you're doing, so whatever that may be. So my journey, yes, I started at Utali back in the day when it was still being run by the Swiss government, 1988. Some of you were still thoughts or destiny to be made. And what I studied was international hospitality management. And therein lies my passion in terms of challenging the status quo. Like any youth, kichwa ngumu, therefore, I've always built my career on the premise of we can always do more, we can always step change. Then just in terms of transitioning from different sectors, and now I'm speaking to the women in the room, and you collectively as a youth. My first real challenging career was in Barclays Bank, Tanzania, as a member of EXCO. And you know, bankers in the day, unless you had white hair, had been working as an accountant for years, and then finally now is in the leadership team. Here's a young girl. My size was a quarter of what I am today. Passionate, you know, you're at the age where you can do anything. I can do anything, then I'm a Kenyan in Tanzania. You can already imagine all the different things. But really believing in yourself, I believed I could change the world. So I was head of consumer banking in Tanzania and had transitioned from Sheraton, which is Americans. You know, the cultures of America and British are very different. Some hospitality, we take care of people, then you come to banking. Back in the day, you have to beg to get your own money. So use whatever you have today, courage, the youth, and the assertiveness. Let nobody hold you back. I really challenged that group. And I'd be told this is a group thing, we've been existing 300 years, and I said, I really don't care. You looked for me, you hired me to be head of consumer banking. This is how we do it in hospitality. And there I started my journey about organizational transformation from a customer experience management perspective. Long story short, most of my jobs have been created for me in terms of, Lucille, we need you to do this in the organization. So the first one was then coming to Barclays East Africa to drive what was called the service revolution across. University students didn't have it as easy as you have it today. Trust me, the people used to go to Market Branch to pay school fees, were being treated very badly. And I always challenged, when these people become CEOs, you will beg them for their money. And that came to pass. But banks have become better now. From there, telcos were starting. Si mumekuja mmepata smartphones. I joined the industry in Tanzania, in Celtel, during the analog days. I don't even know you guys know there was an analog period of telcos, where the only thing you could do was call, not even SMS. By the time SMSs were coming, that was like evolution. And then all bills were postpaid. So people used to queue to pay bills. Guys paid bills. Not today where people tell you hardcore, I will take, but you will do nothing. Then anyway, the evolution, long story short, always challenging the status quo, acting CEO within 7 months of joining telco. And remember, same conversation. But now you're a banker. Are you an engineer as well? But it was always, I have been trained in business leadership. I focus on strategy, so you all have something you can bring to the table. A business is always about a customer. What do the customers want? No, what does the business want to sell? Where is the opportunity? Where are the pain points? You address that, revenue comes. So in Tanzania, again, did another evolution, and therefore was asked to come and do the transition from Celtel to Zain in Kenya, but as part of the turnaround exco. Turnaround means you're coming to help an ailing company, isn't it? Long story short, was there all the way till Airtel. Then did a stint with Regis, because now with mobility, you're saying people are working from home, there's virtual offices. How does this industry really work? That was the workplace service provider. You know, you get those offices for a day, for a month, for 2 months. Then Standard Chartered came calling, and at this point, they took me, again, new created roles, strategic partners and alliances for Standard Chartered Africa, because it's about partnership. How do we engage different partners to help the bank grow inorganically? Did that till 2016, went into consultancy because I felt there must be someone who's struggling, or businesses who are struggling and facing the same challenges I faced over the years, so how can I help them? Did that again 5 years, and then Safaricom came calling, and they said, have you seen our social media? We post something, and comments is all about all that. You know the story. So that's what I'm doing in Safaricom. It's about a cultural transformation in terms of making sure the company, not the customers, the company is obsessed with our customers. And customer obsession is a strategy Amazon employed since 1993, so it's not new. Finally, to the entrepreneurs in you, don't kill those guys. And to the ladies, when you hold back, sometimes opportunity comes. So I want to speak about my entrepreneurship journey that started from Utali College. At some point, you know, at this age is when you're going out and doing all the fun things. And we'd go to the club, and this club owner visions, you know, some of you are too young, well, all of you are too young to remember that. But back in our day, we didn't have lounges. You know where you can go even with your slippers and drink. Back in the day, you had to dress properly, pay to enter a club, and the best club was Visions at the time. And the owner, the Italian, really almost every Friday, and we had ladies' night, I think Wednesdays, would really try to hit on me. That's what we called it back in the day. I don't know what you call it today. And when I refused, he says, you know what? I have seen something in you. You've refused my advances, but I want to train you to be the best entrepreneur or best leader that can be. So I'd earned his respect. So part-time, I was not so much of an entrepreneur, more of a worker. You know, some of us come from Western. We are called permanent workers. Others are entrepreneurs. So I used to work on when he wanted me to get the youth segment into the clubs. I was very powerful back in the day. You've heard of comps and complimentaries, yeah? I was signing those. Nobody could enter those clubs without my signature. But here's the thing. The guys now, hands-on, my friends back in the day, they'd come for booklets. So I'm feeling very powerful signing, but guess what they were doing? And I was sitting with someone in USIU. They'd go and sell those booklets. They'd go and sell those tickets. So what I'm saying is, commercialize your talent. Do not waste your youth. I'm really honored to be sitting in a forum that's talking about youth leaders, because indeed, we need to ensure that the future is secure. So thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Aren't you glad these are our friends? Eh? Ebu pige makofi tusikie kama nisikie which table. Eh? I'm so glad. I'm going to throw away my notes and the questions and just go straight to the floor. Any questions for the panel? Before I ask my own. Yeah, like how do I get employment in Safaricom? You know, I've just graduated. Eh? Okay, I have two here.
Hi, I'm Evelyn Kadure, a student at the University of Nairobi. I'm privileged to be here. Now my question goes directly to Madame Lucille. Okay, your story is very interesting. It has captivated me. But I want to ask, how were you able to transition from those careers, you know, your professions? I really didn't get that part. Like from hospitality to something major, like being an okay, you can be an entrepreneur with any course, but how did you come to find yourself in those sectors, Safaricom and, yeah, you know?
Yeah, you know. Okay, I'm gonna take one more.
Hi, my name is Stella Ndenyi. I am an AYLF friend. My question to the three panelists, what's the one challenge that you've had, because you've all transitioned through different sectors, that you've enjoyed having? Yes. What's the one challenge you've had that you've enjoyed having?
Okay, let's take those two as I watch out for more hands. I've seen 3 already. There's a mic right in front of you, so just pick it. You don't have to. Fantastic.
Thanks for your question. It is true. I've not given you the how and the circumstances that led to that. But basically, my core training was leadership. It's international hospitality management. And the Utali is the only place then, and the Swiss universities that actually taught you about customers. It was about segmentation. It's about how to approach them. Hotels sell. Their core business is to sell. While they are serving you and topping up your drinks, what most people don't understand is the waiter actually has a sales target. So it's one of the areas that you actually learn customer-focused selling skills and really developing propositions based on what customers need and want, while treating them, like a king. But my transitions were always related to a business need that every organization had and was struggling with. So for instance, in Tanzania specifically, while I was at the hotel, working at the Sheraton Hotel as food and beverage manager, doing events, we was the Pseudo State House hotel at that time. This is 1995. So Tanzania had not really developed. And then also the real estate was not there, but it was opening up its borders. So every single organization, international organizations, were staying in the hotel long term. And as you engage and interact with people, so build your social capital, guys. Your brand will always go ahead of you. Conversations will be had about you in rooms where you're not. So how you've been perceived and how people have experienced you is what will help you the transition. So Barclays Bank was coming back into Tanzania after 35 years absence, because in Tanzania there was something called naturalization, and all these foreign companies were shut down. And they were coming with a very niche segment, which is corporate banking and premium and prestige banking. So that means relationship management. We were also the only 5-star international standard hotel, and I'm a business manager, so that opened that door. Same thing with Celtel. I was minding my own business in Barclays, really driving transformation. Celtel was just starting as a network, and the guy in charge of the group brand, Tito Alai, he's a guru in brand management. They approached me in Barclays and said, we've seen the transformation you've done. Could you help us with this? And so on and so on and so forth. So guys, as you do whatever you're doing, just remember you're building social capital for the future, but the proof is in the impact that you make. So the core skills that I had were unique, that they could not find in terms of challenging a business, the courage to challenge a business to completely transform, the passion for customers, genuine passion for customers, in terms of if the process is not working, it's not working, and really challenging it and getting it done. So that did help with that transition. I'll allow my panelists to answer that, the question, and I'll finish last.
Awesome. Just use the same mic.
Oh, it's a rubbing mic.
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe let me finish, then it goes, sorry. So what was the challenge that we find interesting? Just one sentence. The opportunity, and it still continues today, the opportunity to transform, the opportunity to step change and really ensure that there's sustainable impact going forward.
Thank you, Lucille. One challenge that you've had.
Thank you. So for challenges, and I think for me and for the many young people I see, I think one challenge that I faced that has really transformed me over the years and made the most difference is rejection. Rejection is out there, regardless of which career you are in. As a young person, as you grow up to assert yourself in any industry, you will face rejection. Not because you don't know what you are doing, but it's part of the journey. Everybody has something to sell, and in the process of doing that, you will not always find someone to buy what you sell, to buy your idea, to buy you as a brand. But how you deal with that will make a difference on how you progress in whatever career you choose to follow. So that is the biggest challenge I faced, and I learned how to manage rejection and to build upon the failures that I've had out of rejection, and to understand that this is part of the journey and something that you have to cope with to really understand how you grow in whichever sector you choose. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Michael.
Challenges are many. I'm not sure which one to pick. I resonate with the comments that have been made earlier. One of the things that you find in life is that your social capital is extremely important. Social capital is not about money, it's about relationships, it's about making time for the things that matter to you and to other people sometimes, even when it's uncomfortable for you. You make the time and you show up, even if it is uncomfortable for you. I think this is an interesting challenge. So I am going to DRC. The last French I had spoken was in Form 2. I knew how to say bonjour, and that was it. And you're landing in a country that speaks French. So that was an interesting challenge, because now I have to learn the language. Otherwise, half the time what people are discussing, even in a meeting, I will not understand. Then another interesting challenge, this one will make you laugh, is every Congolese can sing very well, and every Congolese can dance very well. So culture then takes you to this place where everybody sings and everybody dances. And you're coming from Kenya, you used to sing in the choir, and you're wondering, okay, so how do I navigate this? So so the challenge is you adapt. Do not compromise on your values, but just learn, like the environment that you're around. Otherwise, it will reject you, like he said. It will reject you because then you're looking like you don't want to really gel in with that particular society. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So I'm going to take one round, and please, panelists, take note of this. And then from there, I'm going to ask one question of my own. So once you get the mic, it's you answer the question from the floor, my own question, and then your closing remarks. Hopefully in 3 minutes each. Okay, I'm starting here.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Matama, for he's given me some leeway. He told me he's closing the part to ask questions. Thank you very much. My question is quite simple. I am in 4th year right now. I am finishing school. I'm quite scared of the future because in a few months' time I am done with school.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Okay. Okay, my name is Johnson Kefas. I'm in Multimedia University. I am finishing school in a few months' time. I'm in 4th year. And I'm quite scared of the future. And we are told the best way out here, there's a word that keeps coming up again and again, and it's connection. And having that all these years you've worked, I'm sure you've met people, and I'm sure you are the best people who can advise me and the very many people here on how is the best way to connect. Thank you.
Okay, what is the best way to connect?
Good evening. My name is Grace Muriithi, mentee to Vinny. But I have a question to the 3 panelists, and mine is, when you were being introduced, you had like 15 titles and above, I don't know. But what else is, someone would think you've already made it. You've already set the bar and you're already up there. So what is more of that beyond, what's beyond the surface, basically? Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, there was one question here and then one last one.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Joel Memusi. I'm a student at the University of Nairobi pursuing veterinary medicine. My question is, I'll start with like a small story. Okay, question. The question is, do you think, or will you concur with me that the working hours from 8 to 5 are less important than 5 to morning in building your brand?
Okay.
So, good evening, guys. My name is John Paul, a student at Africa International University, pursuing business administration. And listening to your stories, it's super inspiring to me and to all of us here. And so I have a question to Michael and all of you guys in general. While you are pursuing your career, what is one thing you would say that was your drive? Because I'm sure all of us here face competition. And one thing that kills us, and personally as a young person, is seeing other people doing better than I am. So you tend to feel like, maybe what am I doing in my life, or what is there in store for me? So what is that one thing that kept you focused and kept you going in your pursuit for your goals? Thank you.
Okay. Same question, eh? Okay, I had one hand here. Okay, now my sister is calling me on the other side. Okay, let's do this.
Hello everyone. My name is Maureen Akoli, and my question is to all of the panelists. And it's about while you're working, was the promotion path that you're looking forward to during the transformations from one job to another, or you just seated there not even thinking about the dynamics that are occurring in the career path? Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And then one last one.
Hello, good evening. So my question is, okay, for most of us, growing up, we all had all these dreams. Had you met us all in class 5 or something, we all wanted to be doctors, lawyers, and all that. But as we continued, we realized that things change, and most of us are not doing what we wanted. And now we've listened to your stories, and we've seen how you started off very maybe simply, maybe with just, like she said, she did hospitality. And my perception before you talked about hospitality, I just thought people work in hotels. And it doesn't happen to everyone that they learned something good. For most people, they just give it up. So I'm like, what are the odds that someone does something and it just works? And what are the odds of someone just starting off and things flow? You're from Airtel to Safaricom, no, I don't know what. So I'm like, what is that thing that changes everything, that makes it that smooth, that nice? Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Finally, everyone is getting a chance to hear the sister. My name is Charlene, and I am in research. Just a quick survey. How many of us are looking for jobs in here? Either anticipating for jobs, looking for jobs right now, or waiting to get into it. Yes. Okay. Now to the panelists. What are the top 3 skills that you look for while you're employing?
Okay, kazi kwenu, 3 minutes each, and with your conclusion.
This audience, eh? I guess there's nothing like a free dinner. So I'll probably summarize, because there are quite a number of questions, although I did take notes, but there are certain emerging themes. I'll merge the question around the best way to connect. The gentleman who's about to finish, I'll merge it with the lady who asked, do you just sit there and the career happens, or what happens? And then there's also a question around time, which is the best time to build the brand. I think all those sort of go together. They're basically thematic, and I'll probably answer, including your question, what is it that we're looking for? So maybe let me start there. You're all unique. You all have something to bring to the table. And to the lady who said, when you met me when I was in class 5, I wanted to be a doctor, and it keeps changing. Trust me, the reason our journeys look like that is it will never stop changing, right? So as you evolve, as your values are entrenched, never lose one thing, passion. Because then that answers what is it that you look for when you're employing. For many, many years, as I did interviews, it did not matter how many papers were presented to me by the candidate. I was always looking for that thing. You know the way in the British Got Talent, they say the X factor. And the X factor is the person who's answering the questions beyond the questions. So it's not about a timestamp. Kazi yangu imeisha up at 5 o'clock, it's time to go home. But I'm passionate about solving this issue, and I'll take personal initiative. So it's all the other things beyond academia. The best way to connect is, first of all, just believe in yourself. Whatever you're doing today in this forum, include it in your CV. The ladies who got the award for volunteering, speak about it, because those are the things employers are looking for from beyond. But then challenge yourself, and I'll give you a story of my own daughter. She's 22, is working in, again, hospitality. The top hotel in London, it's Shangri-La at the Shard, and she finished uni a year ago. She's just finished working a year. She looked for jobs for a year, not for a year, for a month, and she kept sending out, what do you call this thing? It's long since I did that. Applications. And you know, and she kept saying, Mom, I'm being called for interviews, but they never seemed to come back to me. And every time I looked at where she was applying, it was the top of the top of the top. And I actually asked her, why don't you, go a notch lower and maybe widen your chances? She told me to my face, you did not invest in my education in the UK for me to do anything mediocre. So first hold yourself to very, very high standards. And how she got that job was the extra thing she did. She was an entrepreneur throughout university. Then events. The events you go to that you think maybe mean nothing. Not the, I don't know what they call them these days, not the other ones of, the other events. Yeah, not sherehe, but events. You know, there are very many free events where you can meet captains of industry. I think Ticket Sasa normally has those events listed out. There's the meeting of people coming from Qatar, business leaders, and so on and so forth. Show up. Then there is no time to build your brand. And let me burst your bubbles. When you start working, and at an executive level, there is no definition of time, day, week, or weekend. So already push yourself. You know that we push ourselves for raha. We can go out 3 days straight and really brag about it. Working is like that. But be passionate. I think I'll finish by saying, in building your brand, define who you want to be known as. And then I think there's the last question of what do we want to do after all this? It's impact. So if you see everything I'm doing today is about legacy, it's about paying forward. I got to where I got because I'm a hard worker. So sometimes some people take advantage of you. They know if you want horsepower, Lucille is one who will not give up. Let that be your brand. I am a completer, I finish, but I have attention to detail and I have OCD. So whatever I do, to the best. And define yourself, just define yourself.
Thank you, Lucille. Makofi kwa Lucille, and thank you so much for gracing this occasion. Michael.
Thank you. Most of what I was going to say has been said. So I'll just summarize, or just mention in passing. All right, so let me start with what next from here. I think, and I just touch on what she's just mentioned in terms of making impact. For us as a business, as Clerk Master, is to inspire growth in many different areas, whether directly within the research industry or outside. I'll give you an example. Currently, we are sponsoring a small football team right here. And when I left Addis Ababa, I just spoken to the same that would be a sub-county official back there to introduce rugby in Ethiopia. I used to play rugby at some point. I played up to the Kenya under-21 team. Wow. Yeah, that was a long time ago. So, but they don't have rugby in Ethiopia, and I thought, why? And there are stadiums, and I say, why don't we, as a business, volunteer and train young people, and maybe it could open up opportunities. Now that, for example, Safaricom is in the market, and Safaricom is a Kenyan entity, and they could sponsor rugby as an event that is unique and to build their own brand in a different or a unique way. And also what I would call is an impact area for us is to provide opportunities. For example, when I heard about AYLF, I thought about, and I saw the invite, and there were charges that were mentioned there for invitees, and I thought, why don't we, in the next event, sponsor a few students who would be participating as an area of impact for our business, yeah? So we could have more people attending. So these are some of the areas that we inspire growth, and we try to make a difference. And when we have opportunities in research, we've always teamed up with the academia in different universities where we lack capacity, or we've called up people who have already graduated and do not have something tangible at the moment, and would invite them to work as research assistants for ongoing projects, depending on when that is available. So it's about inspiring and creating more room for inspiration for others. The other area, there was a question about a question on promotions in terms of how do you move up from one level to another. I would mention that in my own experience, there is no point I ever looked at promotions as an opportunity for growth. It was, I mean, if I remember when I was promoted because of the impact I was making. I actually never looked forward to any promotion. I was just called, Michael, we're happy with what you're doing, and we think we're going to elevate you to the next level. And one of the biggest promotions that I got was to move from a department where I was doing data analysis, and I went several levels up to where I was now client-facing in research. That was quite big. I didn't expect it. And actually, that's where I would connect with the next question regarding connections. That some people thought I actually had connections when I had none. And so it's never really about connections, because actually throughout my career, I never had any connection. I'll give an example. That when my first job, when I was working as a toilet cleaner and an office cleaner, we used to have very many detergents, and one of those detergents was used to clean floors that are made out of wood. It was a wax detergent that you would spread on the floor. It was very slippery, and that work was supposed to be done over the weekend. So I remember one Friday afternoon, out of ignorance, I used the detergent on the wooden floors, and the CEO was a lady, and she was coming out of her office, and she was wearing high heels, and she was stepping very hard and gracefully, and she was carrying her tea. She slipped and fell down, and everyone knew I was going to be sacked. So she collected herself with all the embarrassment, went to the office and sat down. And after about a few minutes, my supervisor came and told me, "What are you doing? Please go and wipe that floor. That's supposed to be done over the weekend." And I received my lecture, and that was it. Then the CEO called me. And also being a gardener at the same time, I passed through the garden and plucked a rose flower. The rest of the story is history.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah?
Thanks, Michael.
And when I came out of the office, she was actually happier. And the whole event never took place, that is, in her mind. The rose flower made a huge difference, yeah? As a sign of my apology, yeah? And so what I want to say, it's not about connections. It's about actually understanding the situation that you are in and how you can maneuver within that particular situation. And the most important thing is that you are now getting an education, or you have gotten an education, and that is a very important tool in your hand. Very, very important tool. Because this is now the key that unlocks very many doors, and as it unlocks those doors, people will want to see what you can do, not what they will tell you to do. There's a very, very big difference. I actually look at the job market to answer the other question on what are the top 3 things that you look for in employment. I look at the job market from 2 perspectives. There are those people who are looking for jobs so that they can be employed to do what the employer wants them to do. That's why they are asking, what skills are you looking for? And then there are those people who understand their gifts and their talents, and they can apply that within their education. And these are the kind of people that you'll find them. Someone did a course maybe in food technology, but but currently they are a manager somewhere in a very techie-oriented company. These are the people who understand how they can use their gifted talents and apply whatever knowledge they have in different situations. So in terms of the kind of skills that we look for, we are looking for people who are reliable. When you're coming into a business, remember that this business is a supplier to another business or to other consumers. And therefore, you must be able to give that sort of reliability to your employer, that when they leave you with a business, you will serve with the same dedication, with the same skill, and with the same alertness as the owner would have done if the owner was there. That is all that is required. If you're going to be there to be supervised and to be directed, then we might as well just find another app that can replace you and do all that. So that's the difference between the person who is looking for a job and knows what they're going to do, and the person who's looking for a job and wants to be told what to do. The two are very, very different, and that's where, that's the breaker, the deal breaker. Finally, there's a question about time between 8 to 5 or 5 till morning. And I think it has been mentioned here. Think of it as your own business. It doesn't matter what time it is. When a customer wants something, you have to deliver it, whether it's at night or very early in the morning or over the weekends. So look at employment or look at entrepreneurship as a full-time commitment. You have to be there all the time. Those who have related with me closely, they will always tell you that if you want to find me, you will find me anytime, online or offline. I will always be available to my customers and to my suppliers and to my clients. I will always, always be available. Regardless of what time they call me, Michael, there is this analysis I want you to look at. I've sent you something on email. Please, can you check it? I will do it regardless of the time.
Hey, Michael, you know that's dangerous, eh? I'm tempted to ask another question, but because of time, I will not,
yeah,
in terms of balance.
You have a chance to ask your question, you will ask me.
Okay,
Now,
I will.
it doesn't mean that you should not rest, if that's where you're going. Yeah, rest is important, but if you must cope in today's world, we are living in a very fast-paced world. Things change very fast. Clients demand a lot than they used to demand before. Timelines are getting even shorter and shorter and shorter. And so with this kind of environment, we need people who can work very fast, tirelessly, and give as much as they can, and of course, take rest. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Michael, and thank you so much for offering your time. And if I got you correctly, also that a few dinners have been sponsored. Eh? Makofi kwake tena. Eh? Finally, Winnie.
So you've listened to our journeys, you've had all those places we've worked in. Adulthood is hard, work is hard, you must do it, you must be diligent. In those very interesting places you've heard, in 3 of those jobs, the funding ended. And you're like, next month, there is no work. That's the reality of life. One organization decided that especially when I worked in the NGO world, what would happen is an agency is in Kenya, then it has to close to go in country. So you had a job, suddenly you're like, oh, we're moving the office to Juba, right? And you're not that your work is bad, but that is the situation. So resilience comes in. When you say something, your word, I tell my son this, your word is your greatest currency. If you're unable to do something, ask. I'm sure my fellow panelists can tell you this. You must ask. Sometimes we would go into a situation where we did not ask a question because we are afraid of how that person is going to look at us. But if I do not understand the assignment, then I cannot fulfill it. So I always say, ask. The worst that can happen to you if you ask someone is that they say no. That's the, worst case scenario is no. So life has ups and downs, right? It's just how we deal from one step to the other. So my parting shot would be this. Integrity. Your word is your currency. And your word is what makes the brand, right, that Lucille was talking about. So somebody knows if I go to so-and-so, and they tell me they're going to deliver this flower, you're sure that is this flower that will be delivered. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and I'll still reiterate, this is not the last time. We are just opening. You have not talked about addiction. You have not talked about misinformation and information. You have not talked about volunteerism, what it takes to actually move from country to country. There is a lot, but this is just the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, please, makofi kubwa sana to the panelists. And as you do that, I would like to invite Gabriel. Where is Gabriel? He's right here. Pigeni Gabriel makofi.
Wow. Someone was saying back there that this is actually a heavy panel that we needed a whole hour. Is that so? But we can't do that tonight. We can't have a whole hour tonight. And as Dana said, this is the beginning of a conversation. Winnie, always grateful for your availability. Michael, nice to meet you. And I hope we meet you more and more. And someone was saying we can relate with this panel. And thank you, Lucille. I see Utalii College. Next time I pass by there, I'm like, someone came here and now is doing amazing stuff. So thank you very much. We have some small thank yous for you guys, just to appreciate for spending the time to come and be with us today. So That is okay from there? So, Winnie, thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lucille. Thank you, everybody. And as we said, this is a beginning of a long conversation. For those of us who are keen on talking to them, they are here. After this, just reach out, ask a question that you feel probably you didn't get a chance to ask. Go ahead and ask it. And with that, I'd like us to bring this to a close. And I want to close this by really appreciating everybody for coming. When we started thinking of doing this dinner, we looked at different options of what we could do, how to go about it. We thought of different people to invite. What kind of speakers did we want to interact with? What kind of people did we want to come and be part of our conversation today? And at some point, and I was telling some people on this, on Thursday morning, allow me to say this, on Thursday morning, I almost pulled off the plugs. I almost said, we're not doing that dinner because some things were not falling into place. And I almost said, like, why are we going to do this dinner? So we just cancel it and not do it again. And I spent like about 1 hour alone in the office just thinking and just wondering what to do. But I'm glad I did not cancel it. My wife later in the evening shows me some videos of the excitement that people had to come to this dinner. And then she asked me, is this what you wanted to cancel? Do you see this excitement? You can't cancel when this is excitement. Those guys will not be very happy with you if you cancel such a thing. And so I'm glad we did not cancel. How many guys are glad we didn't cancel this dinner? I'm so glad we didn't cancel amidst the challenges. I'm so glad we didn't cancel amidst the pains and the consultations that sometimes were not making sense as we were coming to this dinner. And thank you all for coming. Daktari, thank you. I called you a number of times. And at some point, I remember you told me, there's something you told me. You told me what? Innovate. Yes. I remember you sent me a message, just innovate. And I was like, oh my God, now what am I going to do here? If someone who I thought would probably tell me, Gabriel, let me see this, let me see about this. But thank you for always being available and for always being someone I can quickly rush to and say, how do we go about this? Daktari has been there to just mentor, offer the mentorship, especially to me. Daktari, thank you so much for always being there. And I really appreciate your candid way of looking at things and your perspective to things. So thank you so much. I want us to close. But before we close, I want to appreciate the Secretariat team. This team has, where are they? Where are they? You guys know yourselves. Where's Machango? Machango, you guys know Machango. Machango does our program, is our programs coordinator. Machango, kindly raise your hand so that people see you. So this dinner was actually under him, and he was the one thinking through things. He was the one figuring out how to run the program and everything, and he got a team that worked with him. So thank you so much, Machango, for the good work. And then there's Beryl. Where's Beryl? So did the communication, all the nice clips, the posters, all those things that were being pushed out were being done by Beryl, and there's Richard. Where's Richard? Richard is somewhere, yes. That gentleman there is called Richard. Richard, really, they worked hard together to make sure that every communication went out to invite you guys to this dinner. And then there is Monique. Where's Monique? Yes. She did She did all the coordination work, making sure that she's operations. She did everything, just make sure that things were not falling apart. When Gabriel is feeling overwhelmed, she's trying to make sure that things are not falling apart. So thank you very much, Monique. And of course, we have Shama. Shama is part of the team, played his part to help, to support the process. Thank you so much. There's Kimata. Where's Kimata? Where's Kimata? Everybody in the small group knows Kimata. Where's Kimata? I think he's probably stepped out. Kimata, thank you for the role you did. I hope I've not forgotten someone in the team, and but I appreciate you all. But then I want to appreciate my dear Supanyako. She's the one who, when I'm discouraged and when she sees I'm not eating well enough, she asks, why? What's wrong? What's the problem? And sometimes I don't even have words to say it. But she knows that probably I'm not okay. And so thank you so much, my dear, for always standing there, for always facing the wrong frustrations, for sometimes not getting the best of me because probably I've been battered out there. And then when I get home, I'm so tired, I don't even know what I'm thinking, what I want to eat, or what I want to do. But thank you so much. With that, I'd like us to close, and I'll hand over to the MC from wherever he is. And you guys, thank you so much for coming. All the small group coordinators for rallying your guys to come. I'm saying this for the MC. Oh, he's right here. All the small group guys, thank you for coming. The dean of the University of Nairobi yesterday called me and said, Gabriel, I'm sending over my student leaders to come to your dinner. He was supposed to be coming, but he didn't make it. But kindly, when you meet him, tell him we are grateful for having sent you guys over to be part of this dinner. My friend.
Let us appreciate him akikaa chini. Yeah, so actually we are done with the formal part. Sasa tumekuja masaa ya miondoko, si ndio? Miondoko ama sio? Miondoko Miondoko So at least I'd like to appreciate our photographer, Marion. Wapi nduru ya Marion? Let us appreciate her. Then I would like to appreciate our DJ. His name is Jude, and he runs Executive DJs KE. Let us appreciate him. To our live stream, Ian and Veronica. Yeah, kazi safi kwenu. Let us appreciate them. Haya, tupige makofi kila mtu. Yeah, so hiyo makofi ni ya the man himself. His name is John Kamau Karanja. Actually, but people call him Kababa, sindio? Yes. I'm a man of many titles, but today utaniita tu MC, nitashukuru. You can find me across, wacha wewe. Nani, wacha kunishika. Anashika microphone. You can find me across social media platforms, Kababa Karanja everywhere. And also to our spoken word artist. YouTube channel yake ni Nduati Murigi. Sawa sawa. Make sure you like and subscribe to his YouTube channel, sindio? And also our AYLF Kenya YouTube channel, Instagram page, and also our Facebook pages. Make sure una follow. Sawa sawa. Beryl, kuna zawadi ya followers ama hiyo utaniambia baadaye? Utanishow? Aya, wazi, haina shida. Tutakufanyia gain for gain, follow for follow. Ukitufollow. Yeah, so right about now, DJ Tebu kangoma kiasi. Yeka tu kitu yote hapo. Azima. So, I would like to fanye tu an exercise. I hope it will take a couple of minutes, ndio? Kwa table yako, make sure Tebu angalia jirani yako. Muangalie. Unaongea ukisema ni. Sijasema uongee. Kuangalia sina meno na nini. With the eyes. Muangalie tu. Aya, sawa sawa. Mwambie unakaa vizuri. Mwambie but I look better. Mwambie unakaa vizuri. Mwambie unakaa vizuri but I look better. Na siko baya ni conversation mnaongea. Si watu huongea. People talk, si ndio? Yeah, so I like kwa kila table. Okay, we want to select the best dressed retro wear. Umeshika hiyo? Monique, kuna zawadi ama tunawapiga tu asanti ya mkono? Kuna zawadi? Okay. Aya. Ukiongea sana tutasema hujavaa vizuri. Aya. So saa hii. Okay. Tuanze na wanaume ama na mademu? Okay. Tuanze na wanaume ama na mademu? Tuanze na wanaume ama mademu? Tuanze na wababa ama wamama? Umesema wababa? Okay, wacha tu vote. And as many as are that opinion that we start with wababa, say aye. Haya. Nimeambiwa nimeruka sana. So, nimeambiwa ninaongea mingi, tuombe wenye wanataka kwenda waende. Wala hivyo ndio nimeambiwa. It is not misinformation actually. Amesema unaongea mingi, unaweza ita mtu aombe wenye wanataka kwenda waende. So I would like to call upon Moses Maina. Is he around? Yes. Tumpigie makofi. Yeah. Okay, wacha tuombe.
Yes, my name is Moses Maina from Multimedia. Yes, as they call me the D. Anyway, tufunge macho tuombe. Father Lord, we come before you once more this evening. We thank you, Father, for having enabled us, Father, to reach unto this particular moment, Father. We thank you, Father, for all the stories of impact, Father, that our panelists, Father, have given unto us, Father. We hope, Father, that those stories be impact to our lives, Father. Lord, we ask you, Father, to bless them, Father, to always impact many other generations, more so we, the young people, Father. We thank everyone, Father, who has contributed to the success of this dinner, Father. And as we depart, Father, we ask for journey mercies for those who are traveling, Father. We pray, Father, believing and trusting in Jesus' name.
Yeah, so, okay, kwa kila table nataka to select. Tumesema tuanze na the men, then we save the best for the last. Sindio? Yeah, so kwa kila table, I want you to psych up everyone asimame mwenye amevaa retrowear. Kwa table yenu, kama kuna mwanaume amevaa retrowear, mwambia asimame vibaya sana. Na anasimama anakuja hapa mbele vibaya sana. Make sure table yenu inashinda na make sure unatuma representative. Wapi nduru wakikuja wewe? Haya. Okay. Pigiani nduru, table yenu itakosa mshindi. Haya ndio. Wasimame wapi ndio muone? Kwa podium. Hapa juu. Haya. Okay. Are you seeing them from there? Vizuri. Are you guys seeing them from there? Mnaona vizuri? So hapa hivi. Okay. Wakiende. Yeah. Okay, so hapa hivi. Wasiwasea. Hapa nao tunakupigia kura, ukiuma nje tu unakaa chini, si ndio? Atukubembelezi na hii hapa na atubembelezi moto. Haya, so mumeona? Haya. Tunataka waekewe ngoma wa dance wa kitani, si ndio? Haya, so wageuke waangalie huko, tunionyeshe venye tutawapigia kura. Angalieni huko. Si mmeona luku zao? Tunaanza kupiga nduru, sawa? Kutoka hapa hadi mwisho. Ule mtu anapata nduru kidogo, unakaa chini. Mpaka tupate mshindi, si ndio? Alafu tukue fair. Usishautie mtu wa tebo yenu kama amevaa vitu zingine hapa anakaa chini. Atumbembelezi. Haya. Are we allowing people who are wearing Vans on stage? Are we allowing people wearing Vans on stage? And as many as that opinion that the Vans guys should sit down, say aye. Kijana hii yako. Hizi zenu. Watu wa Vans. We, watu wa Vans. We. Oh. Wanasema Converse zilivaliwa zamani. Zilivaliwa zamani? Hata yule ako na Converse. Angekaa chini vibaya sana. Haya, so tunaanza kupiga nduru, sawa? We be very fair. Ndio twende haraka, then we call the ladies, twende haraka, tuweke ngoma ya twisty to dance, you get. Sawa? We start on this ends. Wapi nduru yake wewe? Mutamfanya hivyo? Haya, mara ya mwisho, sawa? Wapi nduru yake wewe? Haya, shake. Wapi nduru yake wewe? Oe. Haya. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Haya, kijana wetu wa kabuti. Aliyetuvalia kabuti. Wapi nduru ya kabuti wewe? Wewe naye utakaa chini hata kama. Huyu kijana amejitetea sana na Converse. Wapi makofi kwake wewe? Ako na mafans. Haya, ndugu yangu aliyetuvalia bengele. Awanaija guy. Wapi nduru ya awanaija guy? Na utakaa chini akiangalia. Hapa ubembelezwi. Aliyetuvalia susupenda. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Ako na mafans. Hawa tambeba mpaka kutoka group stage hadi knockout. Haya. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Ngoja. Wacha tumalize. Kijana wetu hajavaa kofia. Amesema atajisimama unyo na nywele yake. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Ni watu wawili wamepiga nduru. Bro, na ulikuja na mbogi? Haya. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Haya. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Watu wawili. Haya. Acha tuone. Ametuvalia susupenda. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Unajua ina depend na intonation. Kuna wapi nduru kwake wewe na kuna wapi nduru kwake wewe. I hope you are getting. Haina shida, ako tu sawa. Kwa ndugu yetu askofu, wapi nduru kwake wewe? Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Hey. Sawa. Haya. So, ni haraka. So, iko hivi, sawa? Ni haraka, sawa? Akae asikae, akae. Akae asikae, akae. Sawa? Akae asikae. Bro, wameamua. Akae asikae. We, sheki. Kuna watu wanasema asikae. Simama hapa. Akae asikae. Honestly. Akae asikae. Akae. Haya. Wanasema amevaa the correct theme. Haya. Hautaki tukuvotie bro? Uko na chance bro. Lakini hiyo luku ni kali. Hiyo ni mbaya. Haya. Haya, geuka sasa usijue nani anapiga kura. Akae asikae. Akae asikae. Wanaosema asikae aseme ai. Ai. Wanaosema akae waseme Bro, umejaribu. Sita kuficha. Luku ni kali. Shida ni kofia. Kofia ndio imeleta shida. Haya. Ndugu yangu. Haya. We don't need voting. Munataka, we are not, okay, kijana, wanasema uko na chance. Kuja. Strong. Haya, kuna table hapa inamngangania sana. Tunataka ku-approve right. Akae, asikae. Bro, wamesema ukae. Haya, tusikize kijana huyo wetu. Haya, songa. Umeponea knockout. Sawa. It was nice seeing you. We shall meet again. Haya. Haya. Akae, asikae. Haya, asikae. Akae. Haya. Tuongei mingi. Kuna watu tu unajua wanaenda nyumbani before hata tuwafikie, unajua tu washaenda nyumbani. Bro, geuka. Huku ni kubaya, lakini jintroduce.
Okay, good evening everyone. So my name is Willis. I'm the linguist and an information scientist.
It was nice seeing you, my friends. It was a good fight. We live to fight another day. Haya, kwa ndugu yetu. Akae, asikae. Haya, asikae. Haya. Suti. Haya, akae, asikae, panels. Ngoja. Haya, tusikize kwanza. Theme ya leo ilikuwa nini? Okay. Theme ya leo ilikuwa nini? Haya. Wanasema suti yako ni kali. Tuacha, unajua utaenda tu nyumbani ukiona unatetewa sana. Nyumbani nayo unaenda. Haya. So, okay. So iko hivi. Hii table mnyamaze. Huyu ni mtu wenu. Haya. Mkimvotia anaenda nyumbani. Haya, akae, asikae. Haya, ngoja. Tunyamaze kiasi. Sawa? Tunyamazeni paka sisi. Tunyamaze. Tunataka kusikia audience. Akae, asikae. Nyinyi mnaongea na ndio mtamtoa Max. Haki hii ni ngumu. Bro, hauna kakofia? Wa. So hakuna mtu akona kakofia? Hakuna? Aya. So ilikuwa aje? Nguo hauko unaomba ama nyinyi wote mliomba? Ngoja niulize. Uko shule umekaa hapo umevaa nguo zako? Mbona unajiangalia kwanza before useme yes? Uko shule umevaa nguo zako? So ukijana si akae? Akae? Bro, enda ongea na wale wamesema usikae lakini unakaa tu. Kwa ndugu yangu Materu. Modo ni Materu. Haya, Materu. Now. Materu akae, asikae? Haya, songa hapo. So I hope you guys are looking for the winner hapo. Sawa? Bro, introduce.
Naitwa Abraham.
Bro, wamesema pia Abraham alikuwa kwa Biblia lakini pia utakaa chini. Haya. Oh, hapo. So guys, okay guys, okay, let us do this. Wacha nikuwe serious kidogo. You know, in AYLF tunakuanga watu serious. Tumefika ile wakati inaitwa kahende meroka. Sawa. So sahi hata kama unajua mtu kaa hajavaa vizuri na unajua deserve award, acha tuende home. Sawa? Usimshautie asikae na umekaa. Kwa nini hujasimama? Asikae na uko hapo. Umevaa, acha nisikuchome. So guys, okay, tuko na 1 2 3 4 5. Mnaona mshindi hapa? Haya. We, hii imekuwa ngumu. So, ama wakae tu wote bila trophy. Ako wapi Monique? Monique, let her award ya the best dressed. Award ya the best dressed. Ndio wajue kitu wanapigania. Haya. Okay. Sawa, cheki guys. Let us be very serious. Cheki, kila mtu akuwe serious. Kila mtu afunge mdomo, sitaki kuona meno. Wewe umevaa nini? Ako sawa. So, okay, tuchuje watu wangapi, tubakie na wangapi, then tuchuje wengine, si ndio? Tubaki na 3. Haya. Wadance, tusiwaumize. Wacha nianze tu kung'oa mmoja bro. Oya. Kuja tu. Unaweza pita hii. Wanasema voting inaenda kwa wale, tuseme voting kama una kofia umechujwa, si ndio? Haya, kama hauna kofia kaa chini. Tukae chini. Pita hii. Haya. Okay. Tunaenda vizuri ama tuendi vizuri? Tuko sawa ama tuko sawa? Nataka kuongea na mtu mmoja directly. Who am I talking to? Good. We are on the same page. Haya. Okay. Guys, let us finish it. Huyu. Haya. So, wanasema mchujo next kwa kama una ndevu ukae chini.
Jina ni Sambaya. Sambaya. Ladies nikae.
We are the ladies.
Men au. Ladies ai.
Usiforce. Imekataa hiyo ngumu. Haya. So, kama hauna ndevu ukae chini. Aya. Kuja. Akae. Aya, akae. Kaa chini bro. Songeni mbele. Aya. Okay. Tukae chini. Okay. 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 Okay, watu wa SLDP. So iko hivi. Okay, wacheni niseme hivi. Kuna mtu mmoja hapa anabeba kura na watu wa SLDP. Okay. Beth and committee. What are your thoughts? Wanasema okay. Okay, sawa. Good. Okay, good. Okay, guys, mnakubali these are the 4 best dressed leo. Si ndio? Tuwapigie kwanza makofi juu wamefika quarter finals. So, tunataka kutafuta criteria ya kuwatoa. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, guys. This is becoming tough. Si mna notice ni tough? Uko na suggestion? Wachaguane. Tupige tu kura ya random. Wanasema kama mtu hana saa akae chini. Okay. Kama mtu hana saa akae chini. Okay. Guys. Okay, wase. You know, we can stay here mpaka asubuhi. Okay, sir. Okay, wacha tusikie. Wenye hawana? Okay. Haya. Wamesema hata kama uko na ndevu, kama hauna shati iko na maua ukae chini. Okay. Haya. Now, what? Okay. Hawezi kuwa kitambo na hauna ndevu. Hey. Aya. Wase. Wacha. Okay. I want to be very fair, si ndio? I want to be very fair. Sawa. I want to be very fair. Kuja hapa. Haya. Akae asikae. Haya. Okay, tunataka kubakia saina watu wawili, sawa? So si mmeona watu wenye wanakaa? Tunataka tu wawili. Sawa? Akae asikae. Haya. Bro, unaona aje utakaa? Haya. Akae asikae, Beth. Okay, guys. Okay, let us do this. Okay. Wacha tukue serious. Unajua tumeteka a lot of time tukidebate. Okay, sikia kwanza. Okay, sikia. Tulisema nyamaza, ataka ukiendelea kuongea ataka. Haya. So tulisema hivi, let us be very fair, si ndio? We want the guy who will win the award to deserve the award. Okay. Watu wa SLDP. Nyinyi mnataka mtu wenu ashinde, hata shinda. Aya. Mmeamua nani? Okay, nyinyi endeni muongee, mseme nani atatoka. Okay, rudi hapo bro, rudi hapo. Okay, ongeeni nani anakaa hajavaa vizuri. Juu nyinyi mmevaa vizuri, amueni. Wenyewe. Umeona?
Yes, Jimmy Gore. Asanteni, nimefika quarter finals.
Haya. Okay, so hii voting itakuwa majority ndio wataamua mtu anashinda. Haya. Kuja Miwani. Miwani, nimesikia jina lako inatajwa sana. Haya. Akae asikae. Bro, hauna mafans. Akae asikae. Wa. Akae ama akae. Wa. Akona Miwani amumurumi. Haya, wamesema uongee. Salimia mafans.
Jina ni Sirima Innocent.
Aya, sit down. Tumappreciate akikaa chini. Aya. Wasonge mbele. Aya, wasonge mbele. Aya. Good. Aya. Tunyamaze, mimi ndio naamua. Tunyamaze, si mmeona niko fair? Okay, tunyamaze. I'm very fair. Sawa. Okay, tunaanza na kiatu yake. Kiatu yake ni ya zamani. Shoes. Tunataka kamera ituonyeshe viatu. Songa mbele, songa hapa. Aya. Shh. Okay. Guys. Haya, akona kiatu, sawa? Kofia iko aje? Aya. Twende kwa ndugu yetu hapa. Haya, twende kwa kiatu. Haya. Shh. Okay, kila mtu akae chini. Okay, let us sit down. Okay, guys. Haya. Shh. Okay. We are going to vote by the show of hands. Yes. Sawa. Wase. Mimi ndio VR, si ndio? Sawa. I am proposing we vote by the show of hands. Sindio? We vote by the show of hands, right? As many as that opinion that we vote by the show of hands, say aye. And as many as that are contrary opinion that we should not vote by the hands, say nay. Aya, shh. Okay. Makofi. Aya, tuinue mikono kama unamvotia huyu kijana. Haya. Ngoja. Haya, tuweke mikono chini. Tuinue mikono kama unamvotia. Haya. Okay. Haya. Shh. Okay. Haya. Tutulie. Atakaa chini, tunyamaze. Haya, guys. So, iko hivi. Haya. Ndugu yangu, umepambana vizuri. Lakini kura inaendea kijana. Kura ni kwa huyu kijana. He is the winner. Haya. Okay. Guys, I'd like to call upon Beth, come. Kuja. So, the thing yenye imefanya huyu jamaa ashinde, akona saa, akona sweta, akona kiatu, si ndio? Yeah. So, na bado kuna wanaume wanasema akona ndevu. So, Beth, present the award to the best dressed male person tonight. Haya. On to our last segment. Okay. Haya, tukae chini. On to our last segment. Haya, okay. Wasiwasea. Kama umekaa kwa table yako na kuna mgalde ama kuna mumamas ama kuna mtu amevaa dressing code ya leo, mwambie akuje hapa mbele vibaya sana. Haya, wakuje. DJ weka ngoma akikuja. Wakuje. Tukimalizia wewe. Haya. Hey. Haya. Good. DJ. So, wasiwase, I want to make this a little bit different. Sindio? Wa model wasi model. Wasi model, sawa. Haya. Sawa. Nayo kura ni kwa maoni. Okay. Shh. Wasiwase. Kura ni kwa maoni, lakini ukifika finals hata kama uko na mbogi na una luku utakaa chini. Sindio? Haya, sindio? Kama hauna luku unaenda home. Sindio? Songa ni tumbele. Niceness. Tunaweza angalia tafadhali ile ubao. Tafadhali. Marking scheme. Okay, tunapiga tu nduru round 1. Wenye kama una nduru unakaa tu nyumbani, tunaendelea, si ndio? Very simple. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Angoja, kwani hamjasikia kitu nimesema? Wait, aiongei. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Itakuwa ngumu. Haya, itakuwa ngumu hii. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Hiyo ni table moja imepiga nduru. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Haya. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Haya. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Haya, wapi nduru kwake wewe? Haya. Guys, okay. Hii imeenda, si ndio? Haya. Tunasema okay, sasa tuseme hata kama umevaa vizuri na una mafans unakaa nyumbani, si ndio? Wacha turudie mara ya mwisho, si ndio? Haya, mara ya mwisho tu tena. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Hello. Excuse. Sasa tumpigia makofi, amefika hii finale. What's your name? Yeah, she has worn a very nice outfit. Amekuwa designed. Thank you for appearing. Tunaenda next. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Wamesema kibeti ni mzuri lakini kidogo una mafans wa kutosha. Haya, haina shida. Okay, wapi kwake wewe? Akae kidogo. Atulie kidogo. Haya. Tugeuke. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Lakini amevaa vintage, hajavaa vintage. Amevaa vintage, si ndio? Amevaa vintage. Haya. Tugeuke. Hapana, weka hii kitu kwa roho. Wapi nduru kwake wewe? Unaona aje, itabidi Angalia tu competitors. Iko sawa? Uko chonjo? Unaweza tuwakilisha hapo chini. Tutashukuru sana. Haya, tukiendelea tu pole pole tu. We. Haya, akae asikae. Akae. Akae asikae. Akae. Haya, angalia competition. Unaona aje utamake? Haya, sawa sawa. Nice. Haya, haya, haya. Haya, haya, haya. Tutulie. Nitakunyang'anya award kijana. Haya. Angalia wenzako venye umevaa. Unaona aje? Competition ni tight ama unaweza survive. Haya, twende tu next. Kuja tu next. Haya. Akae asikae. Angalia tu competition. Haya. Ni kubaya huku. Haya. Ameng'ara vizuri, si ndio? Angalia competition. Jiangalia kwa kio, alafu keti chini. Asante kwa kuja. Hey! Haya, tuko finale. Haya, mnaona vintage? Haya, okay. Tutulie, tukae chini hapa. Nyinyi mna kelele mingi sana. Haya. Akona, mnaona aje vintage? Clyde. Mnaona aje? Wow. But you understood the assignment. Tumpigie makofi akiketi chini. And okay, Monique. Let's have that award a coffee, Monique. Monica, where is Monica? Okay, sawa. Okay, guys. So kura iko hivi. Tunaangalia the where, si ndio? Haya. Wadau, wasiwasea. Si mnajua? Hii ndio wakati inaitwa kahende meruka. Lakini kama kawaida, kama una lakini tumtoe na kofia, si ndio? We. Okay. Wanasema tunyamaze. Wanasema hiyo afro ndio kofia yake. Si ndio? Haya, bro, ulishinda. Ngoja, ulishinda. Ulishinda wewe. Haya, okay. Haya, tunyamaze. Hii ni shule gani by the way? Oh, good. Okay, tunyamaze. Okay. Tukae tunyamaze. Multimedia, you are making it very hard. Haya, tunyamaze basi. Sawa. Ni sawa, nimekusikia mwenye unataka ashinde. Sawa. Okay. Seda, tunasema hiyo kicheko. Isa no. Okay. Sawa. So, we have our best 3. Tuache kwanza wa discuss among themselves, watoe mmoja. Si ndio? Haya, cheki. Jiamulieni nani anaketi. Jiamulieni tu. Mkishindwa tunawang'oa. Jiamulieni. Hapa ni we. Haya, huyu amesema anataka kutuonyesha akona kiondo. Songa tu uonyeshe. Ni points. Okay guys, let us analyze how camera. Haya. Wapi nduru ya viatu? Hapo. So, in short, kati yao wawili tunang'oa mmoja. We, guys. Okay. Haya. Let us tunyamaze. Tutulie kwanza. Tunanyamaza mpaka kila mtu atulie. Tulia basi, tulia. Aya, tunaongojea kila mtu anyamaze, si ndio? Ama ni aje? Everyone should be silent, si ndio? We should do it in a very nice way, right? Mtu wa kukaa wa kwenda kukaa akae, si ndio? Na mtu wa kusimama asima? Mumeamua nani anakaa kati ya nyinyi wawili? Huyu wako sawa? Mgani? Platform gani? Sawa. Okay, wase. Najua wacha tulete VAR ikague hii maneno. Kuja tu mbele. Tunyamaze watu MMU. Msimpigie nduru juu hata shinda kaja vaa vizuri. Haya, kamera. Tebu tuonyeshe. Songa hivi. Haya. Haya, twende juu. Haya. Sawa. Wase. Hapa ni tunapiga tu voting, si ndio? Kaa chini sasa. Kaa chini. Haya, tunapiga kura. Ni akae ama asikae. Kila mtu sasa. Kama mnataka asikae, inua mkono. Huyu. Kama sikiza kwanza. Usiongee kabla hujasikiza. Nimesema kama unataka asikae, inua mkono. Haya. So wewe mwenyewe ndio unajijajia tu kwa watu. Haya, songa tu mbele. Kama unataka asikae, inua mkono. Haya, uje tunataka watu wawili. Haya, twende kwa huyu. Haya. Kama unataka asikae, inua mkono. Haya, nani alikuwa na kura kidogo? Mgani? Huyu. So, we appreciate your coming, but tumpigie makofi akikaa chini. Haya. Okay. Haya. Kasisi, we. Mimi ndio nishaamua kae. Na mkae we, pia wewe ukae. Haya. Wasiwase. Tuko finali, hatuko finali. Haya. Haya, tuanze na huyu kamera. Kamera, anza chini. Haya, leta kiatu yako na wewe. Leta kiatu yako kwa kamera. Sawa. Hey. Okay. Tufanye hivi kwanza. Let us appreciate them kwa maana wali understand assignment. Tuwapigieni makofi vizuri. So, in case ukae chini, hiyo makofi ni yako. In case ukae chini, hiyo ni yako. In case you don't, you have done a good job. Haya. Twende next camera. Hapa. Haya. Huku. Kamera unapeleka wapi, Max? Kamera unataka kurig? Hapo. Haya, twende hapa. Haya. Haya, good. Haya, kuja na wewe. Tuanze tu chini. Twende. Haya. Haya. Okay, si mimi ndio VR. I will make the best decision kwa the best dressed. Si ndio? And the audience will help me in making this decision. Sawa? Haya, good. Tunyamaze kwanza. Haya. Aya, aya. Shh, okay, okay, okay. Aya, usiweke hii kitu kwa roho, pumua. Pumua tu. Ukiweka kwa roho itakusumbua. Aya. So guys, okay. After this, tukimalizia events, tutaweka tu ngoma za twist, si ndio? Okay, sikiza kwanza. Tutaweka ngoma za twist, sawa? Then tutakuja tu dance wote, tumalizie event with the dance, si ndio? See, that is good. Mumesikia maneno? Haya. Let us go to the voting. Wasiwasee? Wasiwasea? Wasiwasee? Kwani mtu wenu ametolewa sasa amsupport mwingine? Haya, haya. Okay, sasa haya. Tufanye hivi. So kila mtu atavote, si ndio? Sawa, tumekubaliana hapo nyuma. Hapo nyuma kila mtu atavote, si ndio? Hii table tumekubaliana mtavote. Si mtavote. Si ndio? So ni if you think she's the best dress, mnainua mkono. If you think she's the best dress, mnainua mkono. Tunamalizia. Wote utajiamulia. Guys, if you think she's the best dress, muinulieni mikono tafadhali. Haya, 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 haya. Sawa, sawa. Haya. Haya. If you think she's the best dressed, inua mikono tu tafadhali. We. Si mmejionea kura. Ndio mmevaa vizuri. Shida ni kura. So angalianeni, mmeona kura zimekuwaje? Salimianeni mwenye anashindwa. Haya. Haya. So guys. Oh. Haya. Haya. Okay, tunyamaze guys. Okay, nani anakuja kumpatia hii award? Acha, Haya. Haya, tunyamaze. Wait, guys. Who will give the award? Shama. Sawa. Tushapata mtu anapeana award. Lakini kuna shida moja. Okay, tumepata mshindi, hatujapata, si ndio? So sawa. Haya guys. So iko hivi. Tuwatoe na kudance ama tusiwatoe na kudance? Ni ideas. Ile ya wanaume tulisema kama una ndevu unachujwa, si ndio? Haya guys, I want ideas. Haya, tunyamaze. Okay, tutulie. Watu wa MMU. Okay. Tunyamaze, watu wa MMU. Haya. Kuna vote ya diaspora. I support Miss Njao. Miss Njao ni nani? Haya, ngoja. Hii ni rigging. This is rigging. You are poisoning the MC. I have disqualified this evidence. Haya, guys. Okay, sawa. Yes, we have seen the vote. We will consider it. Haya. So guys, tunataka maoni. Okay. Tutulie, wadau. Okay. Haya, wakurugenzi. Wasiwasea. So tufanye aje? Si watembee kutoka pale hadi hapa. Hamtaki tena watembee? Okay, nipatieni maoni venye mnataka tutoe watu. Haya, fanyeni hivi. Nyinyi wawili, endeni mkubaliane. DJ tuwekee ngoma wakifikiria nani ameshinda. DJ. So guys, nimepatiwa idea. They have given me an idea. Si mimi nimesema. Sawa? Nyinyi ndio mtamua kama mtakubaliana nayo. They are the best dressed in the room. Sindio? Let us appreciate them for that kwanza. Sindio? They understood the assignment, right? They understood the assignment, sindio? But now, wanasema tuandike a yes, no, pick and pick. Probability. Mmekataa hiyo? Sasa mnipatie idea. Okay. Haya. Nipatie idea. Nyamaza, sikiza watu wanaongea. Handbag. Haya. Haya, tupatie idea tu. Haya, twende. Sikieni kwanza ideas. Okay, tuendelee. Okay, guys, so we'll do this. Wataangalia nyuma, we'll vote by the show of hands. Sindio? That is fair. And we will count. Unainua mkono mmoja. Sawa? Tuangalie huko. Okay. Wale wanamsupport inweni mkono. Huyu wa kwanza huyu. Tuinue mkono. Haya, tunainua mkono moja. One hand. Beryl, tunasema mkono moja. Mkono moja, msinichanganye. Haya, wacha nihesabu. Tunavotia huyu wa kwanza huyu. Haya, guys, tunavotia huyu, si ndio? Okay, hii table mko na kura ngapi kwake? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Haya. Okay, tusikize. Haya, tusikize, tuna vote tu. Haya. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22. Haya, tushamaliza hizi table za hapa. 23, sawa? 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Haya, sawa? 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. Haya. Hapo. Haya. Tunaompigia kura tuinue mikono tafadhali. Mmekubali hii imeenda? Haya. Wacha tumhesabie kura ndio asikie. Haya. Huyu hapa. Tumuinulie mkono tena. Haya. Wanasema wameibiwa na wako na kura ngapi? Inueni tuone. Oh. Sawa. So, it was a neck and neck, ndio? Tuwapigieni kwanza wote makofi for giving us a hard time. But at the end of the day, we must have a winner and a... Tumpigie makofi to our best dressed female wear. Yeah. Nani alikuwa anapeana award? Who was giving out the award? Nani alikuwa anapeana award? Sawa. It was your outfit was nice. Aya, ndio award. Apigwe picha. Aya. Okay. Okay. Aya. Alilose kitambo, mnaweza kaa tu na yeye. Alilose jana. So guys, ngojeni picha. So guys, hii kitu tumesema usiweke kwa roho, si ndio? Ukiweka kwa roho itakuumiza, si ndio? Haya, so as we come to the climax of the event, DJ, tunataka kupiga two dance moves, si ndio? Haya, I would like to call upon kila mtu juu ya stage. DJ, tupatie wimbo kila mtu akipanda stage. Tukimaliza dinner wear, camera person, tupige picha tukidance. Tukimalizia siku ya leo. Graduates, kujeni mumalizie na dance kali. Haya. DJ, shika DJ. Okay. Wasiwase. So, kwa wale ambao wanajua miondoko, tunasema kila mtu aingie stage to dance. Tukuje to stage. Ishi siku we want. Okay. Listen, kidogo. Tutadance sasa, saa hii tunatoka retro tunaingia ngoma zote. Haya. Sawa. Okay. DJ, kila mtu aikuje upstage wenye wanataka kudance. Tukuje. DJ tupatie wimbo tukikuja. Graduates lead the way. Twende, atoti DJ, atoti. Haya, twende kila mtu upstage. Tukimalizia. Twende DJ. Haya, twende. Kila mtu. Iromoia.